Hey guys, this is Stu from Superjesus, and you're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Hey guys, Dando here for Torrent This Radio. Now I'm joined on the line by a member of one of Australia's most popular bands of the 90s with the sexy frontwoman Sarah McLeod and smash hit singles like Gravity. They won numerous awards including ARIAs for Best New Band and Best Debut Single. However, since then they took a 10-year hiatus but have finally returned with their Resurrection National Tour, which includes a gig in Geelong at the Wool Exchange on Sunday, June 9th. I'm, of course, talking about none other than the Superjesus, and I'm lucky to be joined by Mr. Stu Rudd. Stu, thanks for your time, mate, and how's things?
You're welcome, mate. Thanks for having us. Yeah, it's all going good. Yeah, very well.
What's been happening today for you?
Well, today actually doing some finalising on some artwork for T-shirts and things like that for the tour. So, you know, it's coming along. Everything's starting to come together, and we're pretty excited, ready to sort of roll. I mean, it's been, as you said in the introduction there, it's been 10 years. so yeah, it's good.
Do you guys have much input into the merch and shit like that?
Hey man, we're doing everything from T-shirts, what quality T-shirts, the cut of the T-shirt to the design, the whole thing.
That's awesome. I didn't realise many bands get to do that.
Oh mate, we won't do it without being all over it. Yeah, we realise how important it is too, Dano. You know, like there was plenty of T-shirts that went out in the 90s that were massive T-shirts, big sleeves and everything else. That, you know, I don't know if that's quite what people are after these days.
Yeah. Well, anyway, man. First of all, how was Stone Music Festival a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, it was good, man. I mean, we were on early, so you know, it was a challenge for all of us. I mean, I flew out from Adelaide to get up there. I think I got up about 3:30 in the morning, and you know, about 4:15 I left home. And anyway, so by the time we got to Sydney, you know, we were sort of, I felt like Smoko almost by that stage. But yeah, it was good fun, man, and it was great to play on a big stage with a nice big sound again. So yeah, it was good fun.
Did you share any beers with Eddie Van Halen?
No, Eddie was pretty quiet. I don't think he's drinking these days, but certainly with the rest of you know, Joe Elliott from Def Leppard, and you know, and I caught up with the guys from Living End, which was nice to see those guys again. You know, we haven't seen them for a little while, so it was good to catch up with some people we hadn't seen.
Those guys are meant to be some of the coolest in the business, Living End.
Oh yeah. They're lovely.
Yeah. Who would be the coolest musician that you yourself have ever met?
Dude, I reckon Duff McKagan's up there.
Yeah?
He is like Mr. Cool. And we were talking to Tim about it actually, and we said, dude, he's one member, one dude out of 5.
Yeah.
You know, and if he's that cool, Jesus Christ, you can understand how you know, a band like Guns N' Roses back in their day was so, you know, full on.
They're like the last true like massive rock band in my opinion.
Yeah, good call. Yeah. And terribly nice. Like Duff watched our set too, which was good on him.
That's awesome.
It was early in the morning, man. We're like, well, sorry, in the morning it was 12:30 or something like that. So. Yeah, but it was good.
Have you ever met any
good day that Stonefest?
Have you ever met anyone in the business who have been an absolute dick?
You know what, you do, but you know, maybe they're having a bad day or some sort of lack of sleep, which I totally understand playing in a band. Yeah. As a kid, I was going to be devastated, but I can kind of brush off and go, yeah, it's all cool, man, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me, mate.
Well, now that the festival's over, it's time for the first tour in 10 years. You excited?
Oh, are we ever? I mean, all of us, I mean, we're constantly, you know, talking to each other. Every day we're talking to each other, sort of going, wow. And the fact that we're sort of, you know, Newcastle's on the gig now and on the run, which we're pretty cool with. I mean, I took my bike and rode up to Newcastle after the band finished, my motorbike anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, I rode Coffs Harbour. You know, just because it's lovely up there and I enjoy it. So, yeah, man, we're all really excited, you know, for whatever reason, just to get back up and doing it. And it sounds good too. That's the thing. It sounds good. We're enjoying playing together. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's like putting on the old pair of jeans and, you know, wow, you just know each other's interaction.
You can't believe it still fits.
There you go, right? I love that. Yeah, you're right.
Well, after like the buzz and the success of the recent shows, do you kind of regret not reuniting before now?
I don't know. I mean, let me say this. It was 2 years ago that Sarah and I had breakfast in Adelaide and just had a hint of thinking about maybe doing something together. I joined Sarah on a couple of acoustic shows, just once here and there in nowhere else, and we just thought about it, literally, and that was it. And that was 2 years ago. So, you know, it's taken such a long time to get where we are. I mean, Paul was living overseas. Yeah, so he was up near the Canadian border in America, and yeah, and when he came back, it was kind of like the planets sort of lined up. I know it sounds cheesy, but it was kind of like that. Yep. So, yeah, we were really happy. And, no, you know, it had to take its time to come around, I think.
Well, it's all come together now, which is all that matters.
Yeah, that's the one.
Well, that reunion one showed back in Adelaide in February. Was that like just a test run to see if everything was still all clicking, all guns blazing?
Yeah, you're spot on. In fact, we kind of went out there thinking, well, we'll do one show, and if anyone's into it, we just started looking then at places that hold, you know, 100 capacity. Oh, no one would come out and see us. We started putting the feelers out. People going, are you serious? You got to go bigger than 100. There's not a club here. We need to go. So we went, oh, okay, maybe things will go. You know, let's have a look at it. So we ended up becoming a whole much. It's a great club, and you know, holds about 600-700 people. And it sold out. We were stoked, and people going, come to, you know, Canberra, come to Sydney, come to. Because we kind of got it up there on a Facebook action sort of thing. And, yeah, it was good, man. So we were stoked when it kind of went where it did.
Yeah. And
that was why we kind of thought there was so much feedback interstate. We kind of went, well, should we? You know?
Cha-ching.
And we decided, look, this why don't we?
What was like your biggest fear about reuniting?
I don't know. It was kind of, it wasn't so much a fear of doing it. It was like, do we want to do it?
Yeah.
And it's also sort of getting to sort of back into that comfortable place with each other after so long. And, you know, we'll see how one show goes. We'll see how rehearsals go. We'll see how one show goes. We'll see how being together for a week goes. We'll see how, you know, and it just sort of snowballed from them. That's all it was.
Well, besides getting even like more sexier, how has Sarah changed as a front woman now compared to a decade ago?
Well, I think Sarah's voice has matured really well. You know, she's doing great guns. She hasn't stopped. You know, she's been singing away for a long time now. Yeah. I know she's been doing her dance sort of stuff and what have you. But you know, she's been working it, man. She's sounding really good at the moment.
When you guys like first started, was having like Sarah, like a female front woman in a band, was that a risk?
Yes and no. The climate of the time was, you know, full alternative. You know, there was the Clouds, great Australian band, the Clouds. They were out. You know, there was plenty of bands around that had chicks, but doing it was such a rock sound behind it, we felt was a little different, which I don't know if it was a risk, but it was a risk we were willing to take anyway, and we believed in it, and we still do. So, yeah.
And it paid off.
Yeah, well, it did. I mean, but, you know, it's funny. You know, it's one of those things, the harder you work, the luckier you get. You know what I mean? I mean, we rehearsed back in the day. Back when we started, we rehearsed 7 days a week, dude. Like, every day. For 18 months we did that.
So that was just your life?
dude, it was a no-brainer. That's what we did. This is the road we're taking. This is where we're going. Just in case there's any young bands out there that are thinking, oh, you know, I'll rehearse on a Thursday night and play a gig next Thursday. Well, this is what we did. You know, it may work for you, it may not.
Yeah, but you got to do that to make sure that it could happen, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's what we did. That what worked for us, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be completely honest with me right now. When are you guys going to hit the studio again?
That is a good question. In fact, I think, you know, we don't make a call like a record without, you know, future plans. I'm hoping we're talking about now just shooting the breeze, you know.
Yeah.
Talking about sort of writing some tunes and stuff like that. So, when, I can't tell you, but I do know that we are all focused towards writing and recording.
That's good.
Man, and that's the straight. I'm straight shooting with you.
That's awesome. I appreciate that, mate. Is there any chance of is there any chance of maybe getting like maybe a new track on this tour or not? Just old stuff.
A new track?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to be doing something like that, but I do know we're going to be playing some obscure songs which hadn't really been playing in any of our past tours.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and we're focusing on just, you know, kind of re-establishing ourselves and letting people kind of come out and go, oh, gee whiz, this is the band we kind of, had a good night last time I seen these guys 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And, so just sort of re-establishing that. And but anything further from where we're at now definitely will be a consideration of maybe writing something new.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is like the original like diehard fans of Superjesus are going to love this tour, basically.
Absolutely. I hope so. I mean, I'm first and foremost, I'm a fan. So I can just go, this is a good rep. I would like to hear that.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear this. Gee whiz, we haven't done that for a while. How about we do something special with this? How about we do that? You know, and that's, we're throwing it around now. So it's good.
Is it have you got the set list planned out, or are you going to change it up every time you play?
We have a set list planned. We have a loose set list. You know, tunes that we kind of figure, you know, need to be in there.
Yeah.
And then we have the other songs that we all kind of think, oh, I like this, Paul might like that, Tim likes this one, Sarah likes that. So we start working like that. What's popular with us. I mean, at the end of the day, we're sort of the ones playing. But I will say, we'll put it up on our Superjesus official Facebook to sort of ask people what they wanted to hear. So we've taken that into consideration. And now, actually, tonight after the interview, I'm starting to learn some bass lines from songs that I haven't played for a while.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. So we're going to be open to everything.
Awesome. Well, I'll let you get to that. Then I'll just ask you a couple more quick questions.
No, we're good, man. Yeah, it's all cool.
It's where do you see yourself on both a personal level as well as Superjesus in 12 months' time?
I see on a personal level myself enjoying my music as much as I always have.
Yep.
You know, I dig that. That's what I'm about. A Superjesus level, I hope that we're having the next talk, Dando, on Pulse FM about our new album. That's what I'd love to see. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, in a year's time.
All right, and just one last question, mate. This is the one I asked to everybody. Probably been asked this one 1,000 times. It's, what advice do you have for all aspiring songwriters and musicians?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that question, man. Well, I kind of gave you a hint when I said about band and working. When I said the band, we for 18 months rehearsed songs and wrote songs until we felt right. It takes all colours to make a canvas, man. So, like, you know, if you just get out there and do it and believe in what you're doing, and if you're serious about it, it'll come across. So just do it. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, it takes all colours for the canvas, man.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
Yeah,
well, Well, there you go, guys. Make sure you get on down and check out the Superjesus when they play in Geelong on June 9th at the Wool Exchange. And for the latest news and info, you can like them on Facebook. It's facebook.com/the-superjesus-official. Once again, Stu, thanks for your time, mate. Really do appreciate it, and good luck with the tour, mate.
Thanks very much, Dando. Loved it.
Catch you later, mate.
All right, take care, Carl.